Our next guest is a nationally recognized poet and a multi-award-winning spoken word artist. He has the 2015 Best in Black Award for Spoken Word Artist, the 2015 Humanitarian Award, Gospel Humanitarian Award, and the 2016 Juneteenth Award for Spoken Word Artist. But I think what's most impressive about him is that his life is speaking in the Memphis community to the students at Grad Academy, where he directs a team of spoken word artists called Unspoken. I hope that you open your ears and listen to the words, to the life speaking from Timothy Urban Thoughts Moore. Let's give him a round of applause.
Cool. So, I'm an educator, and I feel like in the spirit of being an educator that you definitely need. I don't think I need this. This is great acoustics. All right, so I get into this piece. So very simple call and response. Everybody know how that work?
Yes.
All right, cool. Y'all in the Memphis, right? Blues?
Yes.
All right, check. Mama, mama, can't you see?
Mama, mama, can't you see?
What this world done to me?
What this world done to me?
Got me up all day and night.
Got me up all day and night.
Just trying to make a fight.
Just trying to make a fight.
Mama, mama, can't you see?
Mama, mama, can't you see?
What this world done to me? Hey, Mom. I'm three. I'm three. Sometimes I get it wrong, but not for long. It's really always three. See, at night, my mom always makes sure I'm right. She stays up with me and studies with me on the daily, diligently working with me. See, it's beautiful. I went to school, and they said I wasn't right. They said some things kind of off sometimes. Sometimes I think she said I had AD. When I got home, my mama said it's not AD, it's ADD, it's ADHD, but she said, don't worry. A lot of people have letters outside their names, PhD, Master's, BA. She said, Mr., Mrs., you all have letters eventually over your name. She said, hey, why did you get in trouble? I said, well, she wanted me to do it quickly on the double, and I was just trying to think. I was just trying to make sure my words flew right. I was just trying to make sure I did it like we did it last night. I tried to do it slow like you told me. I tried to take a breath, but she wouldn't let me breathe. She told me that Superman cups are silly little things. I told her it's what I use to make sure that I get my algebra right. I tried to tell her that I can do algebra. She said, you're supposed to just do add. But I think she got it confused with my letters. I went home. I was 5. All the boys were laughing at me. They were crying. They made me cry. I kind of was happy, but not really. I was really sad. So when I got home, I knew I wasn't glad. So my mom asked me, why you wasn't glad? Why are you sad? Why are you crying? Why are you crying? I told her because they told me that they told me Superman's not black. But Mama, you told me Superman's black. Why did you lie? She said, boy, I ain't lied to you. Get up on that couch. I said, Mama, last time I got on the couch, you made sure that my feet didn't touch it no more. And I remember, so I don't really want to touch that couch no more. She said, but this time, you're gonna fly. You get up on that couch in your shoes. You make sure they touch that couch. You make sure that when you're running, you run and you fly. You make sure you jump off that couch. You make sure you get to the edge with everything you got and you jump. And for 5 minutes, I flew with everything I had over Legos, and Batman and Superman and coffee tables. I swear this ain't no fable. I flew until my feet touched the ground and I knew that it wasn't the feet that I touched anymore. So when I got back to school, I told them, Superman's black. I got an S on my chest. But my mama had told me, don't go to school and tell them that Superman's black and that you flew. Just tell them that you like Superman. I'm 13. Mama, you see the swag I got now? Almost grown. Full-fledged teenager, making sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to, at least most of the time, at least until you catch me and change my mind about the things I've done wrong, and I make sure I ain't doing them things wrong no more. I remember going to their spelling bee. They gave me really crazy words like extemporaneous and rambunctious, and I spelled them all right, but they tried to trick me with a side, but they always try to make sure there's two E's, it's not, it's an A and an I. But I remember most, the girl that was supposed to beat me, because we always went back and forth, and she always beat me when we went back and forth. She stumbled on the word, and when the bell rang, it really threw my loophole. It messed me up. I asked her behind stage what happened. She said sometimes the rage of the cage swallows her words, so she can't quite pronounce the words anymore because it hurts. I asked her, well, what was the word? Can you please spell the word? She said R-A-P-E. She said, just like you have superheroes and a mother and a father, I have a supervillain and a father that creeps into my night at night, and sometimes he is not Batman, but Doomsday to me. She corrupts my soul from the inside and touches me in a place I know shouldn't go, but it hurts. I don't know how to be Superman today. I don't know how to be today. So I did what I did, Mama. When you was in trouble, I kissed her on the cheek and I held her firm, and we went to the closest cop, because not all cops are bad and not all cops are good, but the ones in my hood took time to make sure they said hello, taught us how to box in the streets, and made sure we were safe to chase ice cream trucks. It was all good, so when we told him, he became a superhero that day to us. He saved us. And now I'm 23, watching my daughter come back. It's the closest thing, but Mama, I'm getting a little afraid now, because I'm afraid that my cape ain't long enough to be Superman to a daughter. I wish I had a little boy. Little boys are easier. They are made to be tough, especially when you're black. They tell you to be tough, especially when you're black. They tell you to persevere, especially when you're black. They tell you to be tough. But Mama, what happens when I cry so many tears that now it seems the glass is like down? What happens when the inside of my heart breaks on the shells of my understanding? What happens when Khalil Gibran don't make sense to me no more, or the Shakespeare gets confused? I mean, the rose made the other rose is still just sweet, right? So why is it not just the black boy that's sweet anymore? I'm in my classroom, watching these kids come in. They touch my heart, and I try to hold them. But just yesterday, Mama, I lost my first kid yesterday. And it hurt. That pain is too much to bear. And I can lie to you and tell you that I was all right, but I'm still not all right. Years later, I still see the bullets and me trying to be Magneto and throw the bullets back out. Mama trying to throw the bullets back out this one time. But sometimes, it's not good enough to be a superhero when they burying our black boys in caskets with their capes that they cut out too quickly. I'm trying. I'm 35 now. Tears of my youth are gone, faded. The only thing left is the cape on the inside of my suit that I wear into my classroom today. I look at my other teachers and I try to inspire them. I try to give them something else. Sometimes the administration tells me that I'm too passionate. I love too much, but how can you not love in crisis of trauma when the crisis of trauma is so identical to my melanin that I bring every day to this classroom, to images that look like me? When I reflect back in them, I see the breath that I breathe. I breathe that. Tell me that it'll be all right. But I'm doing the poem for all the black boys in the back with their hands up. They don't want to be kicked, don't want to be picked for kickball or football or basketball, but for the intellect in their mind. They just want to be seen just like you for what you have in your mind. So educators, when you go back to their classroom and you're teaching like it's the last time, and you're seeing those kids going up to the edge of their life and hoping that they don't move one more step, I just want you to know that all the black boys really want is to be picked and told they can fly.
Yeah. All right.
One more time.
That was powerful.
He had me back there checking my sinuses.
Right?
It did get a little,
It's a little misty back there, yeah.
You know.
We were quite moved. That was really awesome.